These flowers are native to North America
Have the ability to absorb toxins.
and can grow up to 30 feet tall.
What are they? Find out next on Sarah's Wiki Corner podcast.
Hello, Sarah. What are we learning about today on today's Wiki Corner?
Oh, that was good. That was like an extended. You had to kill some time.
Said a lot of gibberish while I was firing something up. Yeah, what do we got going on today, huh?
Well, I love this time of year because I don't know if you've noticed, but all the sunflowers have started to bloom. Have you noticed driving around?
I noticed down on by the radio station here, down on State by 5 Mile there.
Yes, Bowman.
Bowman's, yeah, they've got...
Yes, that's where I drive past there too, and every day, and I've noticed that their sunflowers have been...
I just noticed them out of the blue the other day.
Yeah, me too.
Did they grow that fast, or was I just so focused on my driving?
That must have been it. That must have been it. So I thought we'd talk about sunflowers today.
Well, wonderful.
Yeah. So sunflowers are native to the Americas. Common sunflower was one of several plants cultivated by Native Americans in prehistoric North America. Native American people grew sunflowers as a crop from Mexico to southern Canada. Although it was commonly accepted that the sunflower was first domesticated in what is now the southeastern U.S., roughly 5,000 years ago, there is evidence that it was first domesticated in Mexico around 2600 BCE.
So when you say the word domesticated, of course I think of dogs and cats, domesticating animals. How do you domesticate a plant?
I don't know.
You take it from the wild and you say this.
I'm going to grow this here.
I'm going to grow this here. That's domesticated?
I guess.
That sounds easier than a dog.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. In the 16th century, early Spanish explorers encountered the sunflower in the Americas and carried its seeds back to Europe, where, along with sunflower oil, they became a widespread cooking ingredient.
Oh.
With time, the bulk of industrial-scale production has shifted to Eastern Europe, and as of 2020, Russia and Ukraine together produce over half of worldwide seed production and supply up to 70 to 80% of the world's sunflower oil exports.
Wait, so you're telling me if I go to Russia, there are sunflowers growing?
Yep, and Ukraine.
That is, Ukraine's. Russia to me just seems, not to stereotype, but here I go. Russia just seems like a very cold, and I'm not just talking temperature, Sarah. I'm talking cold. And just think there's sunflowers growing in Russia. Blows my mind.
And apparently there are, yeah.
Well, how about that? You think they'd be happier, don't you?
Yeah. Tsar Peter the Great was so fascinated by the sunny flowers he saw in the Netherlands that he took some back to Russia, where they became popular when people discovered that sunflower seed oil was not banned during Lent, unlike other oils the Russian Orthodox Church banned its patrons from consuming.
Perfect. A loophole.
By the 19th century, the country was planting 2 million acres of sunflowers every year. And Russian immigrants to the United States in the 19th century brought back highly developed sunflower seeds that grew bigger blooms and sparked a renewed interest in the Native American plant.
Wonderful.
A common misconception is that flowering sunflower heads track the sun across the sky, which is a behavior called heliotropism.
But they don't do that?
Well, young flower buds and young blossoms will face east in the morning and move west throughout the day. Young flowers reorient overnight to face east in anticipation of the morning. Their heliotropic motion is a circadian rhythm synchronized by the sun. However, when sunflowers reach full maturity, they no longer follow the sun and continuously just face east.
Oh, really? When they get old. That's how you can tell an old sunflower seed.
Yeah, it just stops moving. Yeah.
Just like me.
The flowers grow best with about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, but more is even better. They can grow as tall as 16 feet, although many varieties have been developed to thrive at different heights. The world's tallest sunflower reached 30 feet and 1 inch.
Good Lord.
It was grown in Germany in 2014, and the local fire brigade had to lend its help in measuring the sunflower because it required its own scaffold. So when it's 30 feet high, you can't just, that's a tall
And a few yardsticks for that.
Yeah. Sunflowers have a remarkable ability to absorb toxins, including toxic metals and radiation. Following nuclear disasters such as Chernobyl and Fukushima, scientists planted millions of sunflowers to help the land recover.
My goodness.
Yeah.
You'd think there'd be more scientific, I don't know, it just seems like a weird way. I mean, it works, so it's good.
Yeah,
but you'd think there'd be some sort of device that did it, not sunflowers.
Well, yeah. Similarly, they've also been planted in areas with high concentrations of lead.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
So the sunflower is the national flower of Ukraine. Ukrainians used sunflower as a main source of cooking oil instead of butter or lard, which, like I said, was forbidden by the Orthodox Church when observing Lent.
Sure.
And the sunflower has since become a global symbol of resistance, unity, and hope. And it is also the state flower of Kansas.
Oh, it is really?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Interesting. All right. You picked out a record to go along with the sunflower, did you, Sarah?
Yeah, so we're going to play I'll Follow the Sun by the Beatles.
We'll do it, Sarah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
One day.
Well, there we go.
Yeah, I'll have to show you the new IDs because they are weird.
So, yeah, this is...
No,
this is not a... What did you say?
Well, the hologram, it like moves.
Oh.
Like it's like a...
Might not move?
Yours is just like a clear thing.
Yours moves?
Yeah,
Where
I'll
is
show
it?
you. There's like, huh?
You don't... It's up at your desk?
I don't carry my ID on me at all times.
What if something were to happen? Like, what if you were to collapse here
I don't know.
and die? You wouldn't have an ID on you. Nobody would know who you were.
Okay. Well, hopefully somebody would. This got really dark. Why'd you go there?
With all the joy of the sunflower season.
Yeah, right? We just talked about cheery sunflowers, and here you are talking about death.
I'm just saying. A hologram, eh? So what kind of license do you have?
I got the real ID.
And is that better than the enhanced?
So apparently the real ID, you can get on a plane, domestic flights with it, without your passport.
But
otherwise, you'll need to bring your passport.
But I can do that with an enhanced, can I not?
I think the enhanced just gets you across the border.
But not on a plane.
Something like that. And I asked the woman at the DMV.
Yes. Charming lady, I'm sure.
She was actually super nice, the Irondequoit.
We got to go here.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I've gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun.
Legends 1027, the biggest hits in the history of the world, the Beatles, and I'll Follow the Sun. Sarah, do you remind us, why did we just play that record?
Because we were just talking about sunflowers.
Yes. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And they follow the sun, right?
And they follow the sun.
There's
the explanation.
There's the connection.
All right, let's recap 3 things we must take away from today's Wiki Corner. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
All right. Sunflowers are native to North America.
Only young sunflowers follow the sun across the sky.
And the world's tallest sunflower was just over 30 feet tall.
My golly, that's big.
know.
That is big. All right, so folks want to learn more about sunflowers. Sarah, where do they go? What do they do?
Well, you can go to my wiki blog. If you go to legends1027.com. On the homepage, there is a link that takes you to my blog where I post everything I talk about every day.
It is all there. Wonderful. All right.
And we stream on Facebook.
We do a stream on Facebook every day at 4:10.
And we post our video sometimes up on YouTube.
Yes, we're trying to get better at that. YouTube.com. Search out Sarah's Wiki Corner, and they will appear right there, the entire archive of the Wiki Corner. We're building a library is what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're working on.
Okay.
Wonderful. Come back Monday, will you please?
Absolutely.
Take the weekend off, enjoy it, and
You too.
We'll see you back here Monday 4:10.
Great.
Fresh episode. We got War on the way here in just a few minutes, and more of your favorites. The weekend is coming up too. Get your song requests in for the Drive at 5. You can text them in anytime at 222-4000.